Chicago Bears offensive overhaul. They did a series of moves to help Caleb Williams take a step forward, hiring NFL's top offensive mind, Ben Johnson, adding a pair of passing game weapons in the draft, tight end Loveland, wide receiver Bird in the third.
The writer did a spectacular job pointing out all the, because there's like 3 or 4 different levels of help that he got. The number one thing that he got from a structure standpoint, because going into the draft, everyone was talking about Chicago is the place quarterbacks go to die. Like they have not had, it's hard to believe in 2025, they have not had a quarterback throw for 4,000 yards. In the team history, I think there's teams that have had 8 or 10 4,000-yard passers 8 out of the last 10 years. I guarantee you there's teams. If I looked the numbers up, like it'd been like, yeah, they've done this in the last 10 years. They've never done it in their overall history. So Caleb also had to overcome the media backlash. His father, they tried to go behind the scenes. There's a book publication out about how he tried to circumvent the draft. He hated Chicago. Caleb, once everything came out, I love the fact he didn't fight it. He said, yeah, that's true. But it didn't have nothing to do with me last year. That was my fault. And he was there the day they hired Ben Johnson. He was at the press conference. So I've seen a lot of clips of them behind the scenes. And I do believe this is the match that you're able to get the start, because you have the mad scientist and the prodigy talent with all the tools. And then as an organization, my good friend Kevin Warren, he's the president of the team. And they are not sparing any expense as far as what they want to provide for their team on and off the football field. So, yes, to me, that's the biggest story. It has the most tentacles. They also have the ability to be a really good football team for a long, long time. So a long story in a legendary place like Chicago. That's the reason why it is at the top as far as NFL news. It happened. There are several different levels to it, not only the players on the field, the wide receiving core, their ability to be able to run the ball with a better offensive line, to be able to protect him. I'm expecting him to have a spectacular season.